ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Festivities for the 2017 Star Sailors League Finals officially getting underway yesterday evening with a courtesy call on Her Excellency Dame Margaret Pinling at Government House. A delegation of 20 SSL representatives met with the Governor General. They shook hands, took some photos, and had a chat before attending the opening ceremonies on the veranda. Now, we can tell you that the opening, that had 25 teams there which qualified for the finals, and they were introduced. They represent 15 nations and have a combined 23 Olympic medals, 7 of which are gold, setting up, which is a very exciting competition.
Inspired by the ranking system in tennis and the year-end ATP finals, the top-ranked sailors in the SSL rankings are joined by wildcards, who are Olympic medalists from all classes, America's Cup challengers and winners, offshore champions and record setters, and young rising talents. These fierce competitors welcome the chance to do battle together, to crown the champion of champions, and to claim a share of the substantial prize money. They race in classic two-man keelboats to put a premium on sailing talent rather than on technology or specialist skills. Thanks to this focus on the athletes, an ever-growing audience celebrates the all-time legends of our sport and today's heroes.
This is the 5th edition of the Star Sailors League Finals, and it couldn't come at a better time.
It is especially fitting that the Star Sailors League Finals are sailing the International Star here in Nassau in 2017. Since this very year, the Bahamas' own Sir Gerwood Knowles, past Star World Champion and past Olympic gold medalist in the Star, achieved the milestone of his 100th birthday.
Coinciding with the Star Sailors League Finals will be the Best of the Best regatta featuring the best in Bahamian sloop sailing. Action there is scheduled to get underway on Thursday.
This year we have an open invitation for all our sloops in the Bahamas to be invited. So far we have 11 A-class boats that have accepted our invitation, 11 B-class, and we have a record number of 34 C-class that are all going to be participating in our Best of the Best here at Montague.
Now, as for the format, the Best of the Best will be using
the format is Thursday through Saturday will be our elimination. That's where all the boats, each day there is a class race, A, B, and C, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, at 11:30 and at 2:30, so come out and see those races. And at the end of Saturday afternoon, the top 5 class from the A, the top 5 class from the B, and the top 7 class will be participating in the overall to be crowned the best of the best in each class.
the 2017 Bahamas Bowl just over 2 weeks away now. The Ohio Bobcats will take to the field against the UAB Blazers on December 22nd at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. UAB head coach Bill Clark, no stranger to the Bahamas, but he's happy to be coming back this time around in a different capacity.
I think we came here 2 years ago. I was representing Conference USA, and wow, just seeing the field and just the improvements that have been made. Third trip to the Atlantis, and Lee, what a great job you've done, and Richard putting on this bowl, and the Bahamian people, and guys, just thank you so much for the invitation to us. And speaking on behalf of UAB and our athletic department, my staff and players, and also Conference USA, just thank you so much for this invitation. Congratulations, Coach Solich in Ohio, and what a great job they've done this year, and we know it's going to be a true battle and a test when we get here on the 22nd to play those guys.
After all they've been through, just getting bowl eligible is quite an accomplishment for UAB.
2 years ago, and bringing our program really from a total shutdown, you know, the people of Birmingham, our alumni and students. In fact, the students voted to raise their tuition when I was here in the Atlantis to help us bring football back, and I still remember we were in a meeting that night when they made that vote.
From the NFL, Bahamian descendant Philip Dorsett likely to get more playing time now that tight end Rob Gronkowski is suspended for 1 game and wide receiver Chris Hogan is out with a shoulder injury. The Patriots are 10-2. They play the Miami Dolphins on Monday night. The Providence Basketball Association was back on the floor last night with doubleheader action at the AF Adderley Gym. Up first in Division II, the Triple K Stampers went up early on Leno Eagles Nest. The Stampers, they would have to withstand a second half rally, but they did get back on track and cruised to a 116-89 victory. Cameron Storm leading the way in the win, 29 points and 10 rebounds. Troy Trimbley had a side-high 17 in the loss for Eagles Nest.
No games are easy. What happened, we came out there with a strategy and we just executed our plays.
It seemed like in the third quarter they made a little bit of a run, but you guys didn't let that get to you.
Yeah, we ended up being in a little bit of a foul trouble, so we went into our bench, and it's a good thing that we have a pretty strong bench. We were able to keep the lead and even increase the lead to give our starters a chance to rest.
In Division I action last night, the Rockets won big over the Island Game Pros, 82-45. Eugene Bain led 5 Rockets in double figures with 18 points. Derek Ferguson finished with 13 for the Pros.
I think it's still early. Early assessment is we're doing pretty well. We haven't been tested as yet, but I think the guys are poised for any test that may come our way. I think we've battled through a little bit of adversity, but we've not really had a game down to the wire. I think the first game we won by 13, second we won by 30-something. So hopefully very near. I want these guys to feel a taste of adversity so that moving forward, I just want them to get better. Every game is a progression. I just want these guys to get better defensively first, and then the offense will come.
That will do it for sports, but stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.